position, ES, played by Seb, and N0tail will move on to the Tree and Protector, just for a little bit of interesting spice because OG can never conform.
Not only that, exactly. We were talking about, oh, is it going to be a Seb Treant or is it going to be a Seb Shaker and a Jerax Treant? But they swapped it out completely, putting N0tail on a hard 5 Treant. They think that this Grimstroke being position 4 can have a huge impact on the game. And a possible reason for that could be the Grimstroke Ags in this game being a really, really powerful Aghanims against Terrorblade. Creating that illusion when he's used Metamorphosis, it can deal serious damage. And something we've seen out of OG in this tournament so far is they're really good at doing quirky mechanical stuff, like having these weird creative new ideas where you use new stuff that's in the game. The IO Aghanims is new, the Grimstroke Aghanims is new, so I could definitely see that being the line of thought for them here. On EG's side though, I love what Gunnar said, keep an eye on mid. That is where stuff is going to be happening.
Thompson's already starting up, just in case you didn't know, EG, look into my eyes, what do you see?
Well, they plant the flags. But it didn't scare OG or EG away from getting 2 runes at least. So I guess they planted the flags on one side only.
I was actually waiting for them to do what they did in the first series. We actually got cast on this main stage. It's like, oh, this would be fantastic. OG, that game was done. But they started off with like 4 flags, all planted around 1 bounty rune. But let's have a check of our lane. So as we had now a quick 1 minute, Thompson Invoker, he's going in the course to begin with. We'll see how he transitions. The battle against Mail, it gives us an aggressive lane up on the top. Ana and N0tail, they've been dual laning together for absolutely ever, but EG, they bring 3. If the first 2 doesn't succeed, you bring everybody. Pushing Ana back under the tower with a Metamorphosis damage. He's actually going to have enough. Ana will die on top lane. Arteezy spills the first blood. You want to send a message, that's a good way to do it if you're EG.
And this is one of the biggest benefits of Enchantress as a hero, is that you can leave her alone in the start against this lane. I don't see them killing her down here with Seb and Jerax, but at the same time, Jerax can't leave because Seb will lose the lane. So EG, with the right read on how to get the lanes to begin with, could get them off to a very nice start here.
And with the Sentry Ward down, how does Jerax coming close? He's going to have to work with them. Ana being initiated on once again. Arteezy still got a little bit more time to get that range damage in, but now lose attention to N0tail. Consumables are going to be the order of the day for OG, while in mid, Thompson, he's so low, battling against the metal, the cold snap will push him back.
They have rotated Jerax top, but what this will do now is that S4 will have almost a full level advantage against Seb bottom early on, or at least a decent one. And once Enchantress gets level 6, this lane is not inhabitable for Earthshaker anymore, so OG, this top lane, when you rotate like this, you have to win it, or you need to at least ensure that Ana feels somewhat happy up here.
Yeah, actually getting some CS would be a nice way to move forward. I'm loving Thompson and Sumail, just like Thompson literally requesting, Sumail, come and fight me. I'm not even getting us out. There's not even one coming out. Sumail able to hit these back-to-back stuns, missing uphill 2 times. Thompson, he'll get back under the tower. He's juggling the balls, but he'll drop them. Underneath the tier 1.
Oh, there's a regen!
Thank you, Ice Rock.
I was going to say Gaben, but they're the same person, so.
Everyone's Ice Rock in their hearts.
This is a huge start for EG, honestly. Good cold snap from Thompson will at least stop half of the regen rune. Wants to high-five with Sumail. Sumail will high-five him, so at least there's some friendship in the mid lane.
Sumail will bring his bottle in.
Never mind, no friendship mid lane.
Here comes the ES, roll in from Trip, the kick, a little bit off target, and Thompson just sends them up in the air for a quick moment.
So Sumail is winning mid for sure. Enchantress S4 is winning bottom for sure. And this top lane is currently Arteezy far ahead because of that first blood advantage as well. So fair to say right now that EG are ahead in all 3 lanes. And N0tail is going to be from OG. They're trying to get in on fly. Lovely new cosmetic. I love this new aura.
What is this? It's just like I got a bubble. I got a frost bubble.
When you skill up Arcane Aura, every time it levels up, all of your allies have like an animation for a short time.
Oh, rolling boulder in from Trip, well off the target. And as OG trying to get a little bit of space, N0tail just stunning up Trip for the moment. Good protection.
So the roll misses, but Arteezy is the one having the best time regardless. Even if these spells miss a little bit, OG seem unable to make their own aggressive moves, and Arteezy is just denying creep after creep. PA, what's her CS right now? 15 for 3. It's actually pretty good from Ana so far in this lane.
I'm loving watching this mid lane. I can't even take my eyes off it. I should be looking at the top lane because there's a tri lane up there, but Thompson's just living on either a prayer or quarter HP. Maybe both. He just refuses to move back out of this lane. Or bring a salve, he keeps getting clipped.
Oh, they're
an illusion
baiting him on
rune
the
for him, but Crit gonna rolling boulder in, Thompson sidesteps quickly, space can be created, he's got Cold Step and Tornado, able to connect on both Sumail, but the Flame is able to reach up 2 levels to reach Thompson on Cloud9.
And this is how this mid lane is going to be. Sumail and Thompson will be trading non-stop. Invoker wants to trade so he can make use of the Quas Orbs, and Sumail wants to trade because he can kill with an ally. And that's the second kill here in mid now. Sumail off to a really hot start.
You know, I've thought that before, and then Thompson's Monkey King kicked in, so
It's a bit different.
It's definitely a different style of game. There was definitely an Io and Magnus in that series as well. But I also just kind of want to think about another lane. Number 1 on the CS right now is actually Seb. He's been running this bottle on the bottom lane. He's going to try and control both the 5-minute bounty runes. S4 does not want to let that happen. So Seb will back off, and you see Crit already rotating over. And S4, it looks like he wants to try and contest.
Oh, okay. Seb didn't want to fight for it. So that's 3 runes for EG, who's respecting the rotation out of Crit. Saw him on that observer ward in the bottom area that Crit was coming. So his TP at least secures that rune. And now I'm really curious what Seb's going to do here. It's actually the thing I'm most curious about in the game now, because from my experience, this lane will be completely unplayable for Shaker once Enchantress is level 6. The only thing he can really do is take creeps with Fissure. Every time you try to melee a creep with Enchant Totem, you will take 2 or 3 impetuses your way, and it's just not feasible in the long run. So what is he going to do? He's pulling the wave for now a little bit.
I look towards mid, rolling boulder in, Laguna Blade is up for Sumail. It's the first Fire Striker Ray, EMP Tornado, Sumail's going to lose a lot of mana. The Cold Snap, he's still just got enough to get into Thompson with the living armor. It has arrived, and Thompson will survive the first Laguna of this game.
It's very unusual that you see a Treant not skill living.
Fly, he's back again. He may have survived Laguna, but can he survive everything else? Jirax will arrive. It's a good stroke into the stun. Now Crit's caught on the wrong side of the tracks. Nice turnaround for OG. Took 6 minutes, but now they're on the board. Off the mark. 1-3.
And No-Tail, he's ready to fight Fly on the rune, but No-Tail doesn't have Leech Seed. He's 1-0-2 build, extremely defensive Treant build, not getting even that one skill point to help in the lane, but focusing on how much can I help the other lanes with that living armor.
Do you actually think the living armor build-up is also... Oh, hello, rolling boulder down towards the bottom lane. Jirax under attack, like cram between S4 as well as Crypt. But we saw OG when they played the Treant before. They're always looking to repair their towers. How does Arteezy actually take these towers if you level up living armor very early on? How hard do you have to commit as the Terrorblade to actually bring down the tower?
That's actually part of the brilliance in this Terrorblade pick, because first, the obvious thing is that it's good against the PA, right? You have high armor, so you're good against these hard-hitting physical attacks, but the second part, Terrorblade is a really good hero at forcing down towers from half or full to 0. So he can deal with it if they group up and make a team move. It's one of the best heroes against Treant Protector in this early stage of the game as a carry. You can't really ask for anything better than that.
Yeah. But because they will still